After the monstrous success of Five Nights at Freddy's, Scott Cawthon knew he needed something even more terrifying for the sequel. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was released, with new animatronics, a deeper storyline, and an even darker atmosphere. In this game, it's not just the action that continues, but the animatronics themselves became more complex. Many of them have tragic backstories and became central pieces in a tale of revenge, fear, and death. FNAF 2 brought a repurposed version of the old animatronics and introduced new models, shinier but just as terrifying. Now, let's dive into each of them in detail. Toy Freddy. The toy version of Freddy is the friendliest you'll see in the pizzeria, but don't be fooled. Despite his cleaner, brighter, and friendlier design, he hides a ruthless nature. His face is expressive, and his appearance resembles a teddy bear, but his empty gaze and the sound of his quick footsteps when he approaches make it clear he's not as friendly as he seems. His polished appearance hides a deadly threat, reflecting the false sense of security that pervades the game. Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie, the revamped version of Bonnie, brings a sense of freshness and a friendlier vibe. However, there's something deeply wrong with his expression and the way he moves toward the player. His design is much cleaner and brighter, with more saturated colors. The major difference here is the feeling of being face-to-face with a machine that could be adored by a child, but in reality, it represents a lethal threat. The fact that Toy Bonnie has large, expressive eyes adds a layer of immersion while also making him unnervingly uncomfortable. Toy Chica. Toy Chica maintains the robotic chicken look, but with a touch of cuteness that contradicts the tension she causes. Her more friendly appearance and vibrant colors make her seem like a child's toy, but when she stares at you with that empty look and opens her mouth, the terror is immense. She's also equipped with a pizza slice, another characteristic of her disguised innocence. But, inside, there's only death and destruction. Toy Foxy, Mangle. Mangle, or Toy Foxy, is one of the strangest and most grotesque additions to the game. Unlike Toy Freddy and his companions, Mangle appears to be in a state of destruction and disarray. She's been damaged and rebuilt so many times that her appearance is completely disfigured. This doesn't stop her, though, from moving in even more sinister ways. Her loose parts, disassembled body, and chaotic look make her one of the most terrifying threats in FNAF 2. Her violence and instability are mirrored in her design, making her one of the most impactful animatronics in the series. Now, let's talk about the withered animatronics, the older models that, after years of abandonment and decay, return to haunt the new pizzeria. Their deteriorated appearance isn't just a reflection of time, it's also a result of the pain and suffering they carry. These animatronics have a much darker, more sinister tone than the toy versions. Withered Freddy. Withered Freddy is a more frightening version of the original Freddy, now with a destroyed body, exposed wires, and a disfigured appearance. The idea behind his decayed look is to show the wear and tear of time and the neglect these animatronics endured. Despite his deteriorated state, he still maintains the essence of a leader among the animatronics, as deadly as the newer models. The difference is that, while the toy models still have a touch of friendliness, Withered Freddy is entirely macabre and imposing. Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is one of the most disturbing versions of the animatronics. His face is partially decayed, his metal parts exposed, and somehow he's even scarier than his original version. Not only his physical appearance, but the fact that he's one of the darkest creatures in the Five Nights at Freddy's story makes him one of the most memorable and frightening animatronics. His design was clearly inspired by the fear of the unknown, as the disfigured face and exposed mechanical parts create a feeling of discomfort and helplessness. Withered Chica. With her completely worn-down appearance and damaged body, Withered Chica is a true aberration. Her metal parts, the way she moves mechanically and slowly, further increases the sense that something is very wrong with her. Her dirty and disfigured design reflects a story of abandonment, and her empty stare adds an extra layer of mystery and horror. Like Withered Freddy, she's on a hunt for the player, but her decayed appearance makes her even more imposing. Withered Foxy. With an absolutely grotesque look, Withered Foxy is a real threat in FNAF 2. He has a damaged body, torn skin, and exposed circuits, transmitting a sense that he's a machine out of control. Unlike the original Foxy, who was portrayed as a hostile animatronic in the first game, Withered Foxy has a more menacing presence due to his decayed look and aggression. Foxy's presence is synonymous with immediate danger, and he becomes one of the most terrifying figures in the franchise. Each of these animatronics is more than just a mechanical piece. They are figures filled with pain and suffering. They are all haunted by the vengeful spirits of children who were victims of brutal murders carried out by William Afton, the man behind the mask. The story behind each animatronic is an echo of the souls that inhabit these metal bodies. The toy animatronics represent the new generation of creatures designed for entertainment, but they carry within them the darkness of a grim past. Meanwhile, the withered animatronics are the survivors of that tragedy, disfigured and decaying, but still active, hunting down those who cross their path. The animatronics of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 are more than just enemies. They are part of a tale of revenge, pain, and mystery. Each one has a backstory, a history, and a reason for their menacing presence. They are not just machines. They are lost souls, forced to relive their torment over and over again within their metal bodies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment on which animatronic scares you the most, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until next time, and remember, they're always watching you.